Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, yeah, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Say you done, you ain't done. Where you going? Where you going? Getting up with help, but to the morning, I'm making you call. You know I'm not waiting on them niggas to talk, so baby, I want no more. Anything he's need, I'm the one that's getting it done. When I'm in this situation, you know we go. You know it, you know it, you know it. She give all the love.
Tú te lo pierdes, que tienes a otro, a mí no me sorprende. Y si a ti te va bien, a mí me va mejor. Me la paso hasta que salga el sol. Yo te deseo el bien, te deseo lo mejor y lo mejor ya te pasó. Ay, y si tú pensabas, ¿será que no me has visto? Y si tú pensabas que por ti estaba, ¿será que no me has visto? Con la baby nueva, con los carros nuevos, con la combi nueva, con piquete nuevo. Chica, no te atrevas a llamar de nuevo. No es que no te quiera, es que ya no quiero, no, no. Ay, ay, si tú te creías que por siempre iba a... Ja, 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 no. Ay, si tú te creías que iba a llamar. Ja, 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 no. Ay, a mí no me tiene nada de lo que tú postees. Tu jevito no ves un trill y eso no me frontees. Yo sé que estás loca de verme de nuevo y que te perre, que por San Juan te pase. Chica, no lo esperes, por más que te meres. No hay forma que tú me recuperes. Tú eres una bruja, una maritere. Ya ni mami te quiere. Deja que tú te enteres. Deja que tú te enteres. Que si a ti te va bien, a mí me va mejor. Me la paso hasta que salga el sol. Yo te deseo el bien, te deseo lo mejor y lo mejor ya te pasó. Ay, y si tú pensabas que por ti estaba, ¿será que no me has visto? En la calle rompiendo. Y si tú pensabas que por ti estaba, ¿será que no me has...
Round one in the Western Conference begins. The Golden State Warriors enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves? Round one, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
After a long journey through the regular season, the playoffs have finally arrived, and we're set to bring you round one action from the West here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, they have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. And for Golden State, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay at the 1 and the 2. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Hastings in at the 3. You look at the Warriors, they had a great season and are expected to control their destiny in this series.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a shock if they didn't run through this series. With that said, we know anything can happen in the postseason.
So So the Timberwolves win the tip. Conley with the ball. Going inside. It's blocked. And they get it back. Towns for three. Buries it from three.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
Curry against Conley. Curry passes to Green. 4-3. Curry's shot is off. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Thompson against Edwards. Hastings with a rebound. Kuminga, the pass to Green. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Anderson. He puts up a three. Hastings with a rebound. Curry against Edwards. Here's Hastings. Lets it fly. No good. A bit long that time.
And he's very confident from that range. But you can't make him all.
How they play. He got it going. What's the difference between this next game and that game? Because if they say, look, what if Bill comes out and hit his first 9 shots? What if he does? What if he does? So if they come out, then to come out and go 450 again. He's saying if he can get it going and get his same shots in the same spot, it's another all three of them do. That's all three of them. All three. The reason that Brandon Bill came out and hit 50 shots because he don't need to take. He's the one sacrificing. It ain't his game. He let the league score. Let the league score. I mean, here's the 28 shots in 19 years. 5 years leading the league in scoring. What was that? He was 19 for 28 in the game. 28. Okay, so he didn't take 28 shots in the game. What could he put?
Pass to Hastings.
This game give me 52.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming
up. So 5 years ago, he averaged 30. 4 years ago, he averaged 31.5. What did he do this year? He's averaging 17. 17. So I had 2 dudes that are all of what you got. Don't bring me old. You're a winner. What did he do 3 years ago? 2 years ago? What did he do 2 years ago? That was 23. All right. And what is it? 31, 30, whatever you say. You talk about winning. And when someone who averages 30 sacrifices his game for other players, you call him trash. I ain't calling him trash. You're basically calling him trash. You call him trash. You're basically telling him to sit his ass move around. Move around. We don't need the services right now. So that's not calling someone trash? No, it's not. It's saying we don't need his services right now.
That's the shit they fall into, though. That's the shit they fall into when they want to go join KD and another scorer. That's a whole bunch of scorers. You not go, like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, go play with somebody else, young, that's up and coming, or go play with, like, Broad or somebody, because they're going to get you the ball. If you're a shooter like Bradley Beal, you're a scorer, they're going to be like, yeah, bro. Guarantee you, if he was with the Lakers, I'm just saying, that nigga be like averaging some good numbers on like good splits, and he'll be having fun. He ain't having fun doing what he doing with these niggas.
What are we talking about?
And the foul called on Draymond Green.
We're talking about people are sacrificing, and you're trying to get the fucking body bag for y'all niggas, man. You're saying the same thing, but you're trying to say it backwards. You just said that Rudy Gobert weighed 210 pounds. Right? You said that. Rudy Gobert weighed 260. Listen at 260. You weigh 210. 210. Stop it, man. This is the second time to beat me in an argument. A dude can sacrifice this game for the better on the team, and then you're telling him he needs to sacrifice. I ain't telling him he need to do nothing. Just do what you've been doing. Walk around. Let us cook. We cooking. So sit and watch. A dude who left the league and I gotta sit and watch it. Isn't that what Brooklyn doing? Westbrook has been. What is Westbrook doing for the fucking cook sacrifices? He's sitting in James Harden is sacrificing. So the only way he can cook is if he's doing what Westbrook decides he wants to be Westbrook. That means your ass can't cook. Then you're gonna be sitting there complaining. Westbrook cooks when he has the opportunity to cook when the other niggas is not cooking. Hey, y'all good? Y'all ain't cooking? Okay, let me cook. Okay, so that means he's separate. Bradley Beal ain't had the opportunity to cook because the niggas ain't cooking.
59 seconds left in the first quarter here.
Got a hand on it. You ain't beat me. You ain't fucking beat me. You ain't fucking beat me. I'm going to tell you these niggas. Your final pass for you. I don't even know what
Wood is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Let's comes in for Anderson. And it's Morris in for Conley. Now here's Wood.
Lively spirited conversation is going on.
What is this more? No, what's this called? This is the winner. Keep doing what you're doing. I need to see another 50 ball. If you can do it again, do it again, bro. Okay. Anytime he can do it, do it. Do it. Okay.
Thompson against Edwards.
These are words to work by. Supplies, solutions, support. Call thegranger.com or just stop by.
Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. Edwards got 8 points.
That's a guy you want taking shots.
Were you involved in a traffic accident that wasn't your fault? Insurance might owe you more money than you think. Find out if your case qualifies by entering the page and filling out the form. In less than 1 minute, the system will give you an
lead at the close of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break.
Not that it's a shocker to everybody, but it's still, you know, big news. Bronny James, the son of the great LeBron James, is entering the NBA draft. Now, he's entering the draft, Rob, but he also is entering the NCAA portal, so he's keeping his eligibility to still play in college. So the plan is that they will, you know, have workouts and interviews with various NBA teams, and depending on if any of them, you know, what they say about Bronny, do they want him on their team, do they draft him, and Rob, do they have any type of developmental plan where they would put him that would help him become a better player, a better NBA type? And if they don't get the answers they want, then apparently it looks like he will remain in college. Transfer some of his team, but play another year at least. So I'm gonna say this: when I first heard it this morning, I was like, what? And again, we all knew there was a possibility. Remember, I said I still think that you still thought he was going to do it. Right. I still think he's going to wind up in the NBA with LeBron. Yeah, like no, I think the Lakers will draft him if he stays in the draft.
Yeah. The Warriors. Morris checked in for the Timberwolves.
But I thought he's not ready from what we saw at USC. Didn't start the team. And I thought,
and he got fouled on his way.
I know LeBron's got the pull to get him in, but I'm not sure this is the best for LeBron. But you know what? But when I looked at the further plan, as I just explained, like he's just gonna see our team's willing to develop him, and could he improve more in the NBA with a team working with him than he could in college? You're going to at least look at and be interviewed and see what teams think. Then I started to feel better. So I look, LeBron is, you know, his guys, Rich Paul, Max Carter, Randy Mills, they've been very smart about the things throughout LeBron's career, obviously. And to me now, Rob, this is another smart move. If he declares, I mean, I guess that would mean the team is willing to really work with him and improve. But I think it's a good move because it gives you options. And I like it more when I heard the full.
So it'll be two
I think it's.
He was fouled in the act of
I've
shooting.
always been. I think that it's the only move.
Really?
Yeah, and from this standpoint.
No good on that one.
Fortunately, he had, cardiac arrest, and he was able to get back forward and play. And he didn't play well. Anybody else with 4 points in college,
he hits the second.
We wouldn't be talking. Okay. But he can't.
Yeah, get some Cavs, baby. Let's get that W because we're gonna get that W back. Where we at? We at home or we in Believe Land? I think we in Believe Land, right?
Maybe Chris was
on the road, right? On the road?
Which I think there is legitimate.
Give me that shit, nigga. Give me that shit, nigga.
But would you agree?
Fuck my own shit.
Use that.
Smoking dope on no bitch ass.
Can't use that if he goes back for a second.
Oh, we in LA, baby. We in LA.
Right? Okay, peace out.
Let's get it
so I don't think
tuned.
you want. I'm not so sure they want any more Bronny and college stuff. Hey, like this is. I truly believe
for a three-point play here.
with the Lakers.
Creativity is just incredible.
Well, and I there's been reports that they would draft.
Yeah, I know what I mean. They're gonna do whatever they can to make LeBron
happy.
I've said it from the jump. And LeBron, let's be honest, you can't keep waiting. We talked about it before. But first of all, this now be what is this year 20, and next year will be 21. So say if you waited and Bronny went to college, it's about year 22. It's also a chance that in
Maybe he in year 21 right now.
And then he never even gets that chance because Bronny went to college for another year.
The lady in the city.
I'm just saying, speculating.
The only thing I disagree with there, I don't think the priority should be that LeBron is Bronny's play.
No, I agree with that.
I think it should be what's best for Bronny. And you make a good point. Now, here's the counter argument to that. If he goes back,
race to the action, North Carolina. Betting again is locked on your stick.
From outside the arc.
Yeah, bitch.
Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Curry with the drive.
That's a foul. Look at all that contact.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling.
Next year,
terrific defense.
And doesn't play well. They have to not, he's okay. He starts, one of the mediocre teams, but certainly not looking like an NBA prospect. But LeBron, now you're right. I guess if LeBron got hurt, you would think LeBron, and of course he's combined with Rich Paul, who's one of the most powerful agents in the league. They still could probably get LeBron to draft.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but the scrutiny, and then it would be like, oh, he's a charity case.
Well, that's going to be there. You don't think that's going to be there this year?
No, because I think he has what you said. Some of it is legit about him being, the cardiac arrest and missing time. Like you could use that.
He wasn't a definite.
I know
NBA prospect. Like, you know what I mean?
But a second bad year or something. Then it's
agree. It would make it look worse. There's no.
That's all. That's all. Like, oh wow, okay, that's right. They're just doing this for LeBron, and he's not even. He shouldn't even be in the.
But see, I do think that there's going to be some sentiment of that anyway.
Yeah.
Like, let's say you're right, you go to the Lakers this year. People are going to be kind and people are going to be respectful because of LeBron, at least public. But players in the league, maybe in the locker room, if he's taking the guys. Because here's the thing, if LeBron can he getting minutes? Now, I don't think, I would assume Brownie's not playing much if he's on the Lakers next year.
You would assume
I think the plan would be when he's practicing. Like, because LeBron said it on his podcast with JJ Redick, he questioned how much the college game prepares you for the NBA game. So I think that's part of the thinking too. Is Bronny's not really going to get prepared in college. So let's get him in the NBA, get him working with the coaches, learning what he needs to learn. And I think that would be what would happen, Rob, if he plays with the Lakers. I don't think you'd see him much in the games. But if you did see him in the game, I just think there's always that possibility that guys are going to think, Rob, He just here because of his dad. Remember what Austin Rivers said that was the case for him with Doctor?
No, it's a tough spot to be. We know that. And we've seen it in our business. You know what I mean? There's guys, and then you got to make your own way, Chris, and be your own dog. You know what I mean? As far as play-by-play guys, mostly.
I'm glad you brought that up. Well, play-by-play guys are right.
You know what I mean? That's
what I'm about to say. Because you're right. I mean, nepotism, and you could classify this in some form of that, is rampant, Bob. You know, in the sports industry.
Cost of insulin $35 a month. There's a lot more to do. We can do it together.
Beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Total Battle. Play now for free.
And Rob, LeBron James has launched a podcast with JJ Redick, Mind the Game, it's called, and it's doing quite well. As you might imagine, really good basketball talk on there. But he was talking about the popularity of the women's basketball tournament, college, compared to the men's. And Rob, obviously, this year, the women's tournament is just blowing the men's away in terms of popularity. And here's LeBron's opinion on why.
I don't think there's much difference between the men and women game when it comes to college basketball. I think the popularity comes in is the icons that they have in the women's game. You look at, Angel Reese, you look at, Juju, you look at Caitlin Clark, you look at Paige, you look at the young girl that's in Iowa State, the freshman there, you look at Rink, I believe her last name is, at Stanford, and that's just to name a few. The freshman that's at Notre Dame, because they are not allowed to go to the NBA, I think they have to stay 4 years, correct? 3 years?
Analysts to 3 years.
But you have to be 21. So you're able to build a real, iconic legacy out of a program. And that's what we all love about it. That's what we all love. And we love the girls' game because of that moment. You actually get to see those girls. That's what makes the Final Four in the Elite Eight so great. Iowa was a great team. But Caitlin Clark is the reason we chose in. You're going to watch Purdue because of Zach Edey. He's a great player. We watched that Purdue-Tennessee game because of Zach Edey and Connect. Players, depending on who they are, will drive the attention, when it comes to viewership.
All right, Rob, what do you think about LeBron's?
Yeah, I don't agree that it's that because women have to stay longer. That's the reason. I didn't watch Caitlin Clark, her freshman and sophomore year. I only knew about her last year and this year. And I just think it's what's happened. And let's also say this. I'm not trying to demean the women and what they're doing. The men's TV ratings are still higher. Let's not make it like no one's watching the men's. Yeah.
Is the men's tournament higher than the women's?
Yes. It's not.
I want Rob G to say.
Yes, that is correct.
All right. What is it close?
No, not at all.
It's not close.
So it's just one.
So just for example, the Caitlin Clark Angel Reese game this past week, 12.3 million, which was the highest ever.
Right.
For women.
The NC State Duke did 15. So that game alone is what, 25%.
15 million.
Yeah, it was 25% more than the highest women ever.
I'm not knocking it, Chris, because it's for women.
So it's relative to what the women have done in the past, right?
But I'm just saying, it's about Caitlin Clark, and that's where it's always about the great players and people. We didn't need Carmelo Anthony to play 4 years in college. Play 1 year at a championship run, and everybody watched him. So I don't know if it has anything to do with that women can't go to the WNBA until they're 21 or whatever it is. Juju, this is her freshman year. We know she's a stud, right? A great young player. So we watch her. I just think it has nothing to do with building a legacy in college, Chris. I just think it's all about somebody emerging and somebody we want to see. When Caitlin started making all these threes from all over the place, did you watch her 2 years ago, Chris, or a freshman year?
To me, that supports LeBron's point.
How?
Because she had time to build up a legend.
Juju's playing into the freshman.
Juju ain't the draw that Caitlin Clark.
No, but my point is,
people didn't even know about Juju till she was written about that black women got to be the face of the college basketball.
No,
she's people.
No, but
I'm not saying nobody knew about her, but let's not compare Juju to Caitlin Clark.
But I'm just saying that I don't think that it's about if Caitlin Clark came out this year, Chris, and out of nowhere and was making those threes and doing what she's doing, nobody would go like, oh, well, because it's her first year, I don't know. It's about
there are 1 year, and I shouldn't even call it 1 year wonders, but I'm not saying there aren't people who are
first
so
half of this postseason contest,
that they can
and it
capture your
hasn't been a
attention
great game so far.
But most of the time, because you look at Zion, he only played 1 year.
Production from the bench is a must.
Kevin Durant didn't, go deep in the tournament, so people knew about it. But my point is this:
seems like the bench needs to find some motivation.
And most of them.
The wait is over.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. The lead in this series is up for grabs.
Really
How important is it to start off with a win?
To me, it's crucial because it sets the tone.
Zion was a legend that
always want to be a step ahead, like I'm a step ahead of you guys.
But what I'm saying is, LeBron has an excellent
and that'll do it for us.
And you and I have said this before. One of the things that used to make college basketball, men's college basketball better, was that you knew the team.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Can't wait to see him this year.
Coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
He's the game-winning shot when he was a freshman. He's going to be turning out as a junior. They got so
kicking off the second half. Here's Chris Finch's five. Edwards and Anderson are out on the wing. They have their two big men out there. Towns and Gobert working inside. And it's Conley in the point guard.
They can get Anthony Davis, how many years did he play?
Pass to Towns, down low.
But I'm just saying, like if somebody is a standout,
working on Green, the Frenchman, Gobert.
Nice balance from Gobert, not allowing the defense to overwhelm him.
The game as a whole.
On the wing, Green.
We all know we were saying all year, Rob. The men's game
Towns against Kuminga.
Very popular anymore. And even if the ladies are better than the women, it's relative. The women are much better than they ever been. The men don't work. Or at least the interest in the men is worse.
Minnesota in the lead.
Paying the potential of the regular season.
Outside Anderson.
No, but it's because there's no continuity. You don't
the only reason that the women is because of Caitlin Clark. We can sit here and talk about the but it's about her, Chris, and her play of where she is. She's so different from anything we've seen that it has nothing to do with because she's played 4 years is what I'm saying.
I think it's like but I don't think I think it's ridiculous. I think it makes sense. I mean, she is a unique play for many reasons, and we've said. But I think there's no way I think you can dismiss
rebounded by Golden State.
Now, he may have left some things out. Maybe there's some other things like, and then what you said, again, we see guys, you know, one and done. Like, I think next year, Cooper Flag, he's the big time, you know, Cooper too. And he's regarded as the top player or top player in the country. If he comes in next year and is great at Duke, he's going to be a draw. And everybody's going to want to watch. So I feel you on that. But overall, there's no doubt that when the best player stays 2-3 years, you just know them more. And you
it's not going to go for him. The Warriors have gone 4-4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Oh, Thompson, always in motion.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far.
But next year, you could have teams next year in women where the teams have been together for years, and the players have played together for years, and it won't have the same effect. Like,
Queen's got 4 rebounds
so different. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if there's going to be a like women are better. Like women are better because we know them and they played 4 years. That's all I'm saying. That's the part that I disagree.
And even when
I just think to dismiss it outright is not correct.
Well, yeah,
even you and I have talked about it. Like we've said, there's no continuity in the college game anymore.
I agree with that, but I don't think that that's the reason that people are watching women, Chris. It's because of the confidence. That was my disagreement.
I mean, that's why Paige Becker is unique. I mean, I said it, Rob. I generally watch women's basketball. Neither do I. But I think you remember when Paige Becker was a freshman.
That's in fire.
And see her
they can lose. Why not? They can lose.
And then Clark, I didn't know about Clark as a freshman or a sophomore. But then last year I became aware of her. And her game's all good. You know, so I agree with that. But I think both of you are speaking some truth. But I just don't think you can say LeBron out of the time and that's ridiculous. It's why it's the stuff. You got to say about this taking women. That's what I'm saying. The men's game is so
Chris Middleton's checked in for Kuminga. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Prince is checked in.
All right, Victor Wembanyama, a lot of
1:52 left in the third quarter.
So everybody knows that.
Yeah, putting up praise. He has lived up to the hype.
Curry, pass to Towns. Pure from three-point range. Towns has got 8 points.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Thompson with a screen. Curry passes to Thompson. Over Edwards. Off the left rim and out. The Timberwolves trail. From the arc. Rebound by Middleton. The Warriors have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Here's Hastings. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Picked by Prince. It's stolen by Green. Prince against Curry. Over Prince. Here's Hastings. And Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Prince. And it's all tied up.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Thompson. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Thompson. They set the screen. Middleton outside. Over Edwards. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this. That might be enough to impact how it ends.
Doesn't go for him. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
33.
Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
We're playing fine. Everything's good. The turnovers have been well-intentioned.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. We've got Chris Paul. Chris Middleton is out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And for the Warriors, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Middleton against Prince. Middleton passes to Hastings. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
Ball passes to Hastings. Doubled by Towns. Pass to Jackson Davis. Morris against Paul. Here's Hastings. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Morris passes to Prince. Shoots. To take the lead. Sinks it from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Outside Kuminga. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Hastings. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
He's off on the first. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Anderson comes in for Prince. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead they're going to have to settle for the tie.
To the wing, right side. Here's Towns. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors shooting a nice 50% for the game. Conley comes with a double team. Jacks up a 3. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Kuminga.
Must have been too good to pass up because Green is kind of picky from the off.
Pass to Gobert. And the foul.
Draymond Green is one of the best players this generation. He's made the all-defensive team 8 times. He's led the league in steals before. And he was Defensive Player of the Year himself back in 2017. He could not be more impressed with Victor Wembanyama's defense. I think he's saying he's the best in the world defensively. Here he is.
Wemby is definitely the Defensive Player of the Year. The way he impacts the game, both on the defensive end, whether it's off the ball, on the ball. You drive into the lane and get a layup, and you see Wemby, and you just go the other way. That's a block shot. I say that, take it with a grain of salt. Obviously, team record matters. And everybody who say team record don't matter is a lie. So I think they got a few pieces around them, but they need to fill out a lot of other pieces. What are the teams going to look like around Wemby? That's an important one. But I don't know what lab he was created in, but I need to go create me a son in that lab because dude is unbelievable.
All right, Rob. As you know, I am a voter for Defensive Player of the Year. And I had not really been considering Wemby much of the season because of their record. And even 2 weeks ago, he would not have gotten my vote. But now I am strongly considering voting for him. After really, watching him out. I've been watching him all year. But really delving into the numbers, seeing the difference that he is making. Now, the record is bad, and the team is bad. But, Rob, Wemby himself is second in the league in individual defense. Second, Rudy Gobert, who is the favorite and the guy that I've been...
Anthony Davis been going crazy on defense.
And he's on the #1 defensive team in the league in Minnesota. Here's the thing, though. There are 4 other Timberwolves in the top 12 in defensive rating. He's got, Anthony Edwards is a bulldog out there on the perimeter defending. And they got a host of defenders.
Daniels.
So he's got more help on him.
Called on Draymond Green. That'll be a second foul of the game.
By far.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Anderson passes to Conley. Edwards a screen on Curry. Here's Conley.
A solid defender. Thompson has a lot of experience.
That nigga got like, no, he got like 10. He got like 10 or 12.
Outside Kuminga.
He got like 10.
Takes one from 10 feet. Oh, good D by Edwards.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
From behind the
arc.
That's
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hell no.
And there's a whistle.
Rudy trash ass.
It's going to go on Draymond Green.
And the stifle tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
Fourth defensive player of the year award. That was tied directly set by Ben Wallace.
Good on the second one.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
The Warriors leading.
Ben Wallace is one of the guys. Ben Wallace is incredible.
Thompson passes to Green.
Oh, yeah.
Out to Thompson.
Yeah, like that's incredible. What he was able to do defensively.
Here's Hastings. Anderson covers. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Gobert played 750 games.
They've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
His career. And here's, he's also, what, 3 or 4 inches taller than...
Good on the first.
Yeah, he's 7
and that makes
it
no matter.
I think I'm just saying.
So he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
It's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge.
When they look at big
Gobert with a screen on Thompson.
What they really focus on 3 things. One, can you defend the block? And really from block to block.
Like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
To the other, I was 50 or 80%.
Kuminga with a screen on Conley. Curry passes to Kuminga. Here's Hastings.
Third is, can you guard the screen and roll? And really the pop, the pick and pop, like the screen and roll.
Clock at 6.
Now go back. And a lot of
to the inside.
Can do the block.
Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got
but
a 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Conley finds Gobert.
On the perimeter, in the paint, and defensive rebounding guy. He is fourth in the league in defensive rebounding.
In pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
I'm looking at it individually.
They double team Thompson. Pass to Hastings.
You know, that against him any more than I would let it go for the years. So I'm leaning strongly for Wembanyama.
Curry, a screen on Anderson.
Yeah,
here's Hastings.
I think that winning
off target from 3-point range. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Right?
They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Back to it. Wemby's playing in games that don't matter. He can do whatever he wants.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth.
The winning doesn't factor in. It's not to say because he's not talented or whatever, but I just wouldn't. I wouldn't just totally overlook what kind of games you're playing. But it's different. When you're not playing for anything, you can almost do whatever you want and take chances. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying it's different than playing games for a team that's in a different situation. Yeah, you're right.
It's a beater.
I'm just saying,
this game hangs in the balance of this review now.
I'm just saying, I take into everything, and I can only remember, and you can help me out, only one.
Luke Keithley here to let you know that FanDuel is officially live in North Carolina, and you can get in on the action with $200 in bonus bets. guaranteed when you bet $5.
There's the official ruling. He was too late with the shot.
Biggest call of the game.
I blew that.
Pushes this baby into OT. It'll be fun to see if either team has anything left to give.
I do think
Time
MVP is
expires.
I'm
We're
just
going
saying,
to
one
overtime.
twist
Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
I was trying to back down turnaround, but they let Carl Anthony Towns come over, and then they ain't let me do it. So.
Well, 4 quarters were enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to
and a couple
overtime.
of bad. But Andre Dawson had 50 home runs. I don't know what year. Was that in the 80s or 90s? But you know what I mean? When 50 home runs was a
Conley
big
with the
deal.
ball.
I think
Inside, we got Towns and Gobert.
Because
Edwards
so,
and Anderson are out on the wing.
So
and it's
big,
Conley
so
in at the 1. Curry with a steal.
But in this case, when people get the
What a pass to set him up.
Gobert, I think people will look at it that way. Whether it's fair or not, Chris, I think we got how to shake that. That was 1987.
Thompson against Edwards.
Okay. Now, you know, definitely take it.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Decent record. You gotta have a good record. You just only gotta win 50 games at least. Westbrook won it with 46.
And you know what? Westbrook
had that triple-double year.
And nobody had done it in 40 years. We didn't think it was possible. Right? And
tries to spin
you remember, Chris, his record, that team record was way better.
What a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
And he was getting triple-double. I don't know if people would look at him.
Curry against Conley. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I mean,
well, that was clearly
if I was going to really take record into consideration, you could say he won't be repeated here. Shaq Holmgren is playing on the #1 seed in the West. Or now
first free throw is good.
But they're in that battle for the #1 seed. And he's playing in meaningful games, and it's close. Like, he's putting up great numbers himself. And so, if I just want to, if I really want to take that strongly into consideration for all of these awards to justify voting for Chet Holmgren, and Chet might get a few votes. I don't know. But for this, I think it's different. I'm not going to.
He does not get the second one.
Left a little on the table there, but at least he put them in front.
Conley finds Edwards.
We can see he is playing great.
Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
I don't think, too, that baseball.
Just over a minute into overtime here. And the shot goes down. Hastings has got 4 points this quarter.
A player with his mix of size and speed is definitely rare.
Baseball, I mean,
that was the only time it's happened.
And here's Edwards. Over Thompson. And that one's long.
I don't know if it could be as much as
like his aggressiveness, but
because you could have a guy who literally hit high. And
Curry with it. He's picked up by Conley.
Here's
Hastings.
He doesn't have other good players hitting. You know what I mean? Like,
and here's Thompson for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play
at least for me
now it's a 6-point Warrior lead. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now.
And when he went to the
sad by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
He batted
like I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of people.
He had not been great enough
up until that point.
Some extended time.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. There's Alexander Walker.
So it's
inside.
I give you a point. I respect it.
Shot's good by Towns.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down important shots.
And their game against them tonight, there was a player.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Breakaway layup.
I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
And he gave up the layup and kicked it out for 3. And the announcers were like, but he was going to get blocked. And that's what Wembanyama does. Like Draymond said, he changes
to the paint.
everything.
Here's Conley.
Fortunately for Denver,
coming off a perfectly placed pass.
But had he missed it, I mean, that would have been a great play.
Conley's many monikers appropriate here. Just wow.
That was true.
Here's Hastings. Anderson covers. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Anderson.
At the line for 2, Hastings.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 5 attempts to go as we play here in this OT period. Pass to Towns. On the wing, Alexander Walker. No good on the triple. In transition, here come the Warriors. Green, the pass to Thompson. And they go to the intentional foul.
At the line for Klay Thompson. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
One of the greatest shooters we've ever seen. Thompson is also a proven winner and champion.
Here's Conley.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're behind by 6. 20 seconds left in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Here's Towns. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the 3 off target. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he's unable to get the second one.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And so the Warriors take the win. And it always takes... Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
56. que no soy normal. No, ay, por eso le a las dos, a la vez. Me escucha desde delay pa' que le dé. Juntas son un 20 porque las dos son un 10. Por eso ya las dos, a la vez. Tú me escuchas en una pista y sabes que la voy a romper. Estos tiran pero no se dejan ver. Yo no aclaro dudas, piensa lo que tú quieras. Que me odie el que me odie, que me quiera el que me quiera. Días sin dormir, mira las ojeras. No llamen parquea, que yo no soy ojeda. Deja el lloriqueo. Ey, ey, las bebecitas están pidiendo maleanteo. Justin Gay, chill, Cristiano, estos ritmos los pateo. Me acuerdo en la uni cuando las páginas de Mateo. La nueva religión, las bebecitas en la misa. Pa' que me ve toda la toalla, toda la sisa. Yo soy caballo, paso fino, ando sin prisa. Saco un tema y todo se frisa. Pegado en la calle y TikTok, toc, haciendo donitas en la mercha que en block, block. Kendo Caponi, yo también soy una sin el lock, lock. Que tú que, I don't give up. Entre el género haciendo Oli, Tony Hawk, Hawk. Tirando de media cancha, Trey Young en los Hawk, Hawk. Se le acabó el shot clock, clock. En la Cybertruck, truck. Porque, ay, esta es PR, aquí nadie para en los pares. No, son pa' que te curi. Esa carita hace que se... Mami y yo son iguales, pero con esto no me comparen. No, por favor no me comparen, que ustedes saben ya que no soy normal.
Dame acá, ponerte algo, ponerte un preview de lo que viene después.
Baby, yo sé que cuando te pruebe yo me voy a enamorar. Que de esa carita no me voy a olvidar. Ay, la noche está empezando, que pase lo que tenga que pasar. Si tú me lo pides te lo... Baby, yo no tengo miedo de probar.